Well, we're here today for a big transportation announcement. We're very, very excited. We've learned that it appears almost certain that we're going to have funding for construction of the last leg of the bypass around Greenville, the southwest portion of it. Big, big project, and we couldn't be happier, honestly.
This is a project that deserves recognition. And what it really deserves is a generational link that helped make this project happen. There were many that preceded those of us who were able to get this done that helped make this happen. Way back as early as the 1980s, as Mayor Doug Jackson of Greenville reminded me, this has been a priority here in this metropolitan planning area and honestly across eastern North Carolina. The Southwest Bypass Project is a 12-plus mile project, $250 million, but it's so much more than the dollars incorporated. What it is the future of eastern North Carolina. As you heard the governor recently lay out his corridor plan connecting the Hampton Roads area of Virginia with their deep water ports and the future commerce here across eastern North Carolina, tying in that area with our deep water ports in Moorhead and commerce across the Carolinas. Greenville and Kinston, this corridor is the hinge point and has tremendous importance. We are excited to be able to finally present this and talk in a little more detail. The Quad East concept, which we've been talking about for several years. Greenville, Kinston, Wilson, Goldsboro, Rocky Mount, New Bern, these communities in eastern North Carolina, for the future of eastern North Carolina, we have to work together as partners, bringing our strengths together against the other competitors across the globe. So this is a major, major milestone. This is a generational change. I think when we look back generations later, we'll see what a significance this was in changing not just Greenville, but all across eastern North Carolina.
Well, from an economic development perspective for the city of Greenville, I'd really tie this project back to our 13-point strategic plan, and particularly 2 points within that plan. The first is that we say how important it is for us to pursue, develop, and maintain 21st century infrastructure. Obviously, completing the bypass around our city and the way this particular one is constructed, the fact that it links us up with cities in southern Pitt County better than we currently have now. Very, very important. The other piece to it is we talk about serving the eastern region. In many ways, we are the hub of the region. We are where people come for medical care, for education, for commerce, legal services, and so forth. Obviously, improving our transportation infrastructure, particularly as it links us to southern Pitt County and then beyond into Lenoir County and even further into Jacksonville with other roads and so forth. Very, very important and helps us to serve that eastern region of North Carolina. So very, very important. Beyond that, I think it opens up new land for development, and very important. We'll soon be starting the update to our Horizons Comprehensive Plan that we do every 10 years. We have new lands that are available for development. It'll be very important that we examine those new lands and place codes in our development ordinances that allow them to be developed in a smart way, but bringing additional tax base to our city.
I can assure you that what you're seeing today is just the beginning. This is just a starting place. And my sense is because of a lot of the quality of life issues, because of our location to recreational facilities, our location to ports, our rail infrastructure, our road infrastructure, eastern North Carolina is going to be a commercial mecca of the future. And in my lifetime, although I do have another 60 years I'm planning on living. But in my lifetime, in our lifetimes, I can promise you we will see the economic activity here that we see down in the Charlotte, right along that South Carolina line, Charlotte, Rock Hill, South Carolina. It's coming, folks. Get ready for it.
If the state of North Carolina and the counties in the east are able to continue working on transportation plans and build additional roads similar to this, and we can ultimately build a network of roads that connect our ports, whether it be in Moorhead City or even up into Virginia, which is a larger port with more capacity. Currently, it'll have the ability to host much larger ships that can go through the expanded Panama Canal Zone. That presents opportunities for Greenville and for other jurisdictions in the east to have industries here that currently would not look at us as a location. Now, we have a tremendous amount of work to do to get there, but this is one positive step in that direction.